Another early morning, Josh. We both got our big mugs.
Look at you.
I know this one was it's my wife's, so
Adorable. I love it.
thank you. Um,
Top of
you
the
got,
morning to you.
you got your dad. Cheers.
Look at us. It's transcontinental coffee in the morning.
This feels good. This feels really good, actually. This guy's kind of nice.
It is, isn't it? Look at your thumb.
But
Let's
yeah,
talk about that.
talk about that. Should we do an intro
Yeah,
before
of
we?
course. Sorry. You're Andrew.
You're Josh.
Still always am and always will be. When we together, we are
Dad.
dads
Ooh.
who swing.
Yeah. So the boys are not feeling too hot. You're not. You got a bit of a cold going on, and
No, I never admit it. As long
I'm
as you don't admit it, you're okay.
yeah, and I'm like this, just all over the place. Thumbs are so critical. So so critical to doing things.
I'm all ears. What do you got?
I'm in this weird space right now where there's things I can't do that I normally do with my right hand. So like washing the dishes kind of thing. I'm not really supposed to be washing the dishes, but try try being an adult and having all the cleanup in a pairing and having all the cleanup on one person. So I'm in this weird spot where it's like it's just going to take a bit longer for me to do it with my left hand, and it's going to be frustrating as heck. And I got to find like a new way, or I could just revert back to my old self and then replace a bandage 3 times a day, which is also super annoying.
Is it a cool story?
No, not at all. I was cleaning a French press. I don't know why I was thinking this was a good idea, but I was trying to push it through its casing, and I pushed right through the glass and sliced her pretty good. So 4 stitches right on the inside. So again, not ideal spot, especially on the thumb, but I'll survive.
You know what I'm hearing though? There is a silver lining.
Josh, there's no silver lining.
There is a silver lining, Andrew. Think of
I
you
had to
were,
go. I had to go to the emergency to get this stitched up, and I didn't have any coffee.
but you are strong as fuck, my friend. You
Oh, okay.
smashed the glass. There's a silver lining there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right.
See, there you go. My boy's sitting a little taller now. I saw that. And think of all the extra cardio work you're doing now because you can't swing any bells.
Yeah, that's like the one really nice thing of buying that assault bike is now since I can't grip anything, I think it'll just be like maybe a week or two. But yeah, really leaning into the assault bike. So
You're the only guy I know that's just casually riding on the assault bike now for for your 35-minute workouts on it, just casually going for a ride.
no, I mean I found a little protocol. It's nice. It seems like everything's within that like 16 to 25 minute time slot, so it's still the time I have allotted for it. But I was thinking this morning it would be nice. It'd be nice to have just like a nice easy treadmill to look forward to rather than like a lactic acid bath in my legs.
And then you know that you're just not enjoying any part of it. You're not enjoying while you're doing it. You're not enjoying it those like precious seconds after you finish that you're just in pain.
It feels really good after though. There's like this crazy endorphin rush, like and rush the hours afterwards. Like I just
Yeah.
feel so accomplished.
Nice. What do you think of the shirt I'm wearing?
It's a very distinct red.
It is. It's more red than I put it on than I realized when I bought it in Walmart.
It looks like the
I
big
got it. Well, I got
t-shirt.
it because it had an anchor on the front, and I didn't realize that if you, I don't know if I'll be able to get it right here, but I didn't realize it's got a whole back piece on it when I bought it.
Nice, man. Is that from your trip to Monaco?
I don't think anyone's gonna think I didn't buy it in Monaco, as long as they don't see the George label on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not very becoming of a sovereign wealth fund trip.
You know what though? It's got an anchor on it, and that's cool, right? So as long as they only see me from the front, they won't know I was in Monaco.
I might, how I've said before, buying T-shirts on places I've gone, I think is like the ultimate move.
Yeah, you love it.
Monaco might be like one of the exceptions to that rule.
You don't think they'd be selling T-shirts made by George at Walmart in the Monaco Walmart?
I don't think those type of stores exist in Monaco. You know what I mean? Like the T-shirt store. I
Hey
wonder
man,
what I wonder what other kind of cities are like that. Maybe or towns like yeah, they've definitely got to be like the old European. Maybe that's the exception. Maybe it's not just Monaco. Maybe it's like the exception is actually European cities, and my T-shirt obsession is just reserved for North America or the United States, Canada.
me could be. Sorry, I had to change that camera angle. It was driving me nuts.
No, you're good. You're good. Um, Speaking of vacays, I think, and I'm probably one of the more judgmental people I know.
I love it because you're like an onion, buddy. You keep peeling stuff back and finding more things.
My wife and I have always been like, oh, we're not going to be all inclusive people, but we're looking Mexico dead in the eye, going, maybe we do it. You know? Maybe we do it 4 or 5 nights. I don't think we would stay on the resort the entire time, and I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to go to a spot we can kind of go off, but seems like they got a lot to offer a family.
Buddy, all inclusives are the way to go with your if you're doing things with a family. I feel right. I mean, the only the only big vacation we went on like all inclusive wise with our daughter would be a cruise, which it's kind of like food's all inclusive in there and all the fun stuff on the ship. Obviously, if you're gonna and pop and juice are all inclusive, right? But if you're gonna booze, that's extra. And I tell you right now, just not having to worry about packing food and snacks, so you can just go and grab that wherever you want, is a lifesaver in itself. Plus, the kid pools and things like that outside are just a blast. I think there's so much for them to do.
I think that's what's attracted me the most is just the stuff to do. I think what we're looking for right now is just something kind of easy, convenient. We love our road trips and we still want to get back and do some of the places in the States we haven't done and
Mm-hmm.
Canada. But for the time of year we're looking at, like we're looking in that May time slot. Um, where we want to go isn't warm enough yet. So there's no point because we might not be outside, and it's like we don't want to spend the whole time in a car, right? Because the whole point of vacation is to do stuff, not just rent a car and see how many miles you put on it. But yeah, definitely having everything all in that one little hub, like the pool, the beach, like that can be really those can be really fun days.
Yeah, it's like everything's just inclusive in one area.
All
Like
of it.
all of it. All of it. Just all inclusive right there. Right? Wait a
Yeah.
second. I'm onto something. I figured something out.
And then the other part too is the flight time. I think we do want to go back and bring our daughter to Europe. Um, but right now, and just again, time of year and everything, it's going to be easier to just hop on a 3 4 hour flight than an 8 hour, six
Well, you
hour.
got and she's got time to get there, right? Like I'm 30, almost 39, and I've never been there yet. It's on the to-do list in the next 2 years, but she got time.
Yeah, yeah.
I you know we've been on that right now. Like would our daughter be able to do like a plane ride to like Japan or something, right? Because that's also a place we really want to check out. Or do we, stick with the shorter ones around here, like down to Arizona or whatever it might be, right? It's not a tropical country, or yeah, it's not a tropical destination with beaches and stuff. But you fly down there, and we have a place we can stay, and it's sunshiny, and you have. I think as long as you have your own like you said, like we talk about like inclusiveness, right? Or at resorts, like if you're staying at a place that has a pool, that's way easier for you as well, right? Like we talked about this before when we went to Las Vegas. Like we brought our daughter down to Mandalay Bay, and she thinks Las Vegas is tropical because we actually the only time we left the resort of Mandalay Bay was in a limo to go to a wedding and then back, right? So her whole mindset of Las Vegas is tropical beach because of the their little beach resort and beach pools they have, right? We know if we go somewhere tropical, she's gonna love it at least for that part, and that's cool because I'm a huge water guy myself.
Mm. We want to do Japan too, but I think the kids got to be older. Like
Are we taking this international? Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so. I think so. Dad's
You
who
should
sushi.
just or Dad's Who Sumo.
That's oh, there we go. There we go.
Just get absolutely ragdolled in the ring by these massive athletes.
That'd be quite the experience. I think there are gyms. I've seen people like drop into sumo gyms. That'd be an interesting hour.
That would be crazy.
It would
Just
be
because the sheer
yeah.
power they have, right?
Yeah, but I think you would go up against someone like your skill, like your skill level, if that makes sense. It might end up being like a 14-year-old kid, but
Just
uh,
dummying us.
still, yeah, they would know how to use leverage and
Hmm.
body position and momentum shifts and everything to just put us around the ring. But yeah, if you went up against an adult,
But have you ever caught yourself? Again, like, we don't have cable TV or whatever, right, anymore. We just have the streaming services. But like anytime you've been either like in a hotel or a Sunday afternoon and you're just nothing to do and you're just flipping the channels and you actually come across like a sumo tournament and just get engrossed in it. Have you ever had that opportunity, that experience in life,
no, I have not.
buddy? It's just like watching the Scotties. You just get sucked right in, right? Next thing you know, you're have your favorite wrestler. You're just commentating on people's lack of leverage they're using.
You're like, wow, how come they're missing the fundamentals?
Mm-hmm. Why is that guy not getting low and using his torque and twist of the hips while holding on to the other guy? Silly buggers.
Great segue into what's going on right now with the Olympics because that happens quite often, right? We
Oh,
become curling experts.
yeah, it's like those real with the guy like with his laying on the couch with his belly out eating Cheetos and someone does something wrong. He's like, ah, fucking idiot. Right? When we couldn't even stand anywhere near these athletes with their abilities, right?
I think it's so cool that some of these sports get some highlights, get their platform because otherwise, yeah, you don't really think of the cross country skiers that
No.
are racing. I think it was like a 10K or like maybe a 20K.
Yeah. Or the biathlons, right? Like,
Yeah, and these cats are going like what most people run at. Which granted, yeah, there's some downhills and skis can go downhill faster than legs or feet can, but
but they go up them as well.
they also go up them and they go way slower that way.
Have you cross country skied much before?
I mean, like we would do it on the school trips.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do quite enjoy it though. Yeah, I've done it
Nice.
as an adult a couple times too. My wife's not particularly a fan of it, so she's more alpine than cross country. But yeah, I like
She
to
had need
go.
for speed.
She's got the need for speed. She just likes to get like set her points and go. But I like a good meander through the woods.
Just enjoying the nature. Just having that nice wintry embrace from Mother Nature.
Yeah, I think I actually have a pair of cross country skis I took on a curb alert. You know what a curb alert is?
I have no idea what a curb alert is, but I want to know.
When people just put stuff on the curb of their lawn and just want people to pick it up, like it's too big to go in garbage or it's like not really trash. So they're just like, I'll put this here, and if someone comes and takes it, great. Because we have a couple cross country ski courses around us. It's a big. I
Yeah,
mean, we're living in a winter paradise here, so it's a big destination for that. But yeah, I haven't
100%.
taken them out. I haven't taken them out. I bought a really sweet pair of old school snowshoes. Excuse me, old
Okay.
school snowshoes, and
Yeah.
got those on the tracks for quite a bit. That's always fun too. I just like winter stuff.
Yeah. I used to love winter stuff a lot. Like I still do. I like going out because I'm documented as saying like I'm not going to let Mother Nature tell me when I can and cannot go outside. But it was more enjoyable when I was living back east in Ontario. When you can go out, you can enjoy the winter, right? When in the exception when you come out here, aside from a Chinook, the winter just wants to hurt you all the time. It feels like, right? When it was like you're minus 27s, minus 30s, minus 40s, and then there's nights where you're in the minus 50s with the wind chill. Like, what is that? Right? We're not in the Arctic. Why is it like that here?
And you're not even like northern Alberta too.
No, I mean we're parallel with northern Ontario, but we're southern Alberta. That's what I mean. Like we're not the Arctic. Why? What are we doing? Why are we doing this?
Does your house get cold when it's that cold?
Well, yeah, like you can notice it when it's like in the minus 50s with wind chills and such. Like if you're within feet of like the windows or the walls, like, you can tell it is colder for sure.
Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah,
what I was thinking because we've had a cold snap here recently too, minus 30 kind of thing. And you can tell that the heater's just been running all the time, but you're like, look, like maybe we just got to throw a sweater on here.
yeah,
Even the
and that's what I
garage.
always try and say. However, I live in a house of girls, and I lose that battle all the time. So the house is always at a toasty 22.
Mm, mm.
I'd
I
prefer to
mean,
like a 19. Put sweater and socks on, you're fine. But
there's a different type of cold, and I've gone on record of saying too, it's better to just pay the money and be comfortable than like not pay the money but still end up paying a bunch of money and being miserable. So,
and just getting dagger looks at you all the time because it's too cold.
well, I mean, it also like there's that level of comfort. Like, why you're in a house, like you've got the big thing. Just go the extra 1 yard and get the full experience.
Question for you.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because we did grow up under the umbrella of the boomer generation parents, who in your house is allowed to touch the thermostat?
Adults.
Just adults or just you?
It's. I mean, there's a whole sleeping science behind bedroom temperatures and
Ooh.
equations of how to get the optimal temperature in each bedroom. So
We just
I'll let
offended
my
an entire generation right now of boomer parents. A, allowing both us and our wives to touch the thermostat whatever at free will, and sleep science with bedroom temperature.
those things didn't
What is it though?
exist.
Isn't it like if it's a bit colder, uh, kids sleep better? Isn't that what it is?
I think. Well, here's the thing. Here's the caveat. I think we should have been taking better notes because sometimes it week to week it feels like sometimes they sleep better when it's warm or sometimes it's better when it's cold. So
I'd
yeah,
almost feel like it'd be
whatever.
better if it's slightly colder because if it's warmer, like you'd be sweating, and then you're moving the blankets, doing the classic one leg out the side to get that optimal temperature.
Well,
That's just me, though, I guess.
they also sleep in sleep sacks, right? Which
Yeah,
again,
little
is
warm little sleeping bags.
but I mean I can't. And you've said this before, so I can't stop thinking about it when we take our kids out of the bath and we lotion them up. And my daughter's still young enough that we lotion her and then we put her in her
Oh,
pajamas. And you're just like I hate that, and I'm like, this is exactly what Josh is talking about. But Um, yeah, so you think about that, like she's in her pajamas and then she's in the sleep sack, and we have like a thinner sleep sack, we have the medium, then we have like the super toasty one, and so that's a huge swing from light to toasty,
hmm.
and like you said, a degree in the bedroom makes a huge difference there, especially if you can't kick your leg out because you have no ventilation in the sleep sack.
Can't get out.
No, you're
Yeah.
in. If you're hot, you're hot, and you're gonna be. That's why they'll wake up screaming in the night because they're just so goddamn hot, right?
Like, listen, if I gotta be up because I'm hot and no one else is enjoying their night,
Well, this is it. This is really upsetting, and I don't want to be hot, so I'm stupid.
I love that.
I mean,
But
think of how unregulated you would be too if you were doing the same. If you woke up the same way. I mean, sometimes when you wake up sweaty, you'll kick stuff off right away. Well, no,
immediately,
now try doing
half
that, and but you can't.
you're rolling around, legs are getting kicked in your sleep sack, I'm hitting the
Yeah.
side of the wall.
Yeah, you'd be screaming. You'd be like, "Get
I'm
off of me!"
redlining.
Yeah.
And I'm lotioned up inside there, slip sliding all over the place, buddy. I'm redlining thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
You're
to go for
trying
a walk after this.
your body's trying to expel sweat, but you can't because you have lotion just caked on.
This is my nightmare right now. What do you- I hate being hot. I'm a cold weather guy. Like I run hot as it is. So I like I said, I got to go for a walk. I'm gonna make a tea, stare out the window here just to get through all of this emotion.
You get
I
the
feel
get,
for her. I feel for you,
get
girl.
yeah, and that's just it, right? So, um, yeah, I don't know exactly the sleep science behind it, but no, my wife definitely configures the thermostat.
Could you imagine just like, no, you aren't allowed to, sweetheart. This is the man's task. Like I couldn't imagine that.
How you think you can do this?
Pardon me?
What do you mean? Yeah, no, that would be like she's just begging. She's just begging for some heat. And you're
Yeah,
like,
like I
no.
couldn't imagine that.
Your family's freezing. And you're like, look, I don't want to pay more than $80 this month.
$80. Yeah. Go put on an extra pair of socks.
Yeah, do it.
Right.
Right.
I tell you what, my grandparents used to heat water bottles up, put them in the bed with them. Bet you they
But
wish
yeah,
they could crank the thermostat. Hey,
how would they heat the water bottles up? What water
wood
bottles?
stove.
The plastic? The plastic ones?
No, I think it would have been like heat the water up on the wood stove, put it in whatever water bottles were made of back in the 40s,
Well,
and
we
then throw
didn't
that
have
in
water.
the bed.
They didn't have. They didn't have what? No, no one was hydrating back then.
I'm not thinking water bottles you drink out of, but like a water sack of some sort. They
Oh,
would
okay.
they would heat.
They got
Yeah.
their they got their Stanleys all ready to go. Their bedtime Stanleys.
I mean,
Leave
Stanley has been around for decades, just wasn't as popular as it is now.
Stanley, the nighttime water bottle you can trust.
Get you through the depression. Uh, but
Can you?
as a side note,
I
this
was gonna
is a
say.
good. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say. Can you imagine the amount of times the nighttime water bottle would leak and would just end up all over the bed? That would
And just
be. That would be like me splintering my hand open, right? Like now
in
you're
the middle of
cold
the night.
and your bed is wet. In the
uh,
middle of
that might be right up there with being stuck, lotioned up in a sleep sack, overheating.
you better hope the Nespresso is working the next morning for you.
I think at that point you just have to crawl in with one of your siblings at that point in the night, right? Like, we're not fixing this right now.
just lay around the puddle.
Yeah, that's right. One of those, just make yourself like a question mark.
I think too. Sorry to keep going on this one, but like they did not have a very comfortable. Again, this goes to my point. Like those guys did not have very comfortable lives. Their bed
No.
linens. Have you like their bed linens were like cardboard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we've all had
They
the
were
old
so
wool.
yeah. The pillows were like rocks. Have you been on an old mattress? Like it's like a rock. It's like you're sleeping on the floor. So now you're getting into your floor sleep and it's cold. And to stay warm, you have to get a water bottle. Like whoa.
And think of your bedtime process. Here we think, if you're gonna go down, you're gonna do your tongue scrape, your flossing, tongue scraping, and then you gotta brush your teeth and use some mouthwash, maybe put on some moisturizer on your face or your hands if you feel like it, right? And then that's like it. But like there, you're stoking the fire. You're making sure it's there's wood ready to go in when the fire dies down throughout the night. You are warming water for the water bottles to go in. Like you said, not comfortable.
Turning down all the oil lamps.
But then
Man,
also probably being like, man, I couldn't imagine living without oil lamps. Like, man, they had it so hard back in the day,
yeah,
right? It's all subjective at the time.
you were pivoting somewhere, and then we took it back down Grandma and Grandpa Alley.
I'll always go down Grandma and Grandpa Alley, man. That's not even a pivot. That's just a nice little right turn. No, I was gonna say, as we're talking about thermostats, this is every dad who's listening and mom. It's a reminder to go and check your furnace filter. If you haven't changed it recently, you might want to take a little look see poo.
Yep. Yeah, it's been working hard for you. So make sure you give it some
It has been.
TLC.
That's right, Andrew. You talked about all inclusive resorts. Do you know what the all inclusive resort of vehicles is?
I do.
You do, don't you?
I think I do.
I think you should buy one.
You think I should buy an RV?
Well, let's back it up. That's like the upper echelon of all inclusive. We're leaving people in suspense. I'm talking about the minivan, my friend.
No, I know. I was just playing with it. Yeah, no, the minivan. The minivan is making a comeback, Josh.
Buddy, I'm a minivan dad, and couldn't be happier.
You guys have one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hell
we've had
yeah.
one for almost our daughter's entire life.
Yeah, no judgment here. I had one growing up. Loved it. Um, I have no shame. No shame in my game going out. I don't even think they're a bad thing. I think it just speaks to the commitment you've made.
Yeah. No, like they've came a long way, right? Like there's back from like the old Astro vans, right? Like the GMC Astros, where like you're sitting in the engine compartment, right? Like the what the old vans used to look like.
Yeah, yeah,
And we
yeah.
have yeah, we got a Dodge Caravan, and it is I love it, man. It's so comfy. It rides good. You have nothing but space. You can call it the homie hauler. The options are endless with it. And then in the minivan world, you have the different like leagues too, right? Like you have like the Dodge Caravans that we're at right now, and I love it, right? Then you have like the town and country ones, and then you have like the
Ooh.
Honda Odyssey people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they even have vacuums built, like central vac built in to the Honda ones, man. It's crazy.
They know their demographic.
That's right, but they're like $90,000, $100,000. There's a difference. There's a difference there.
What a weird feature. Like
To have
obviously
like
good
a central
for
vac system.
yeah, like obviously good for like acute incidents happening. If you're on the
Hmm.
road and like, oh, we got to clean this up now, but at the same time, like, what could possibly be like spilling that you would need to like pull over and vacuum it up right away, where you couldn't just vacuum it up at home or at a gas station?
You're paying for convenience, buddy. You're at the gas station while you're pumping your central vac and the Cheerios that fell down. I don't know.
But that's the thing. I don't even know if that's like a feature that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like it's nice that it'd be it. Hey, if someone thought of it, we should do this. But it's like I don't know if that's really applicable.
Buddy, another cool thing about them is aside from just all the space with for kids, like you know how we're talking about the pack and repack and playing Tetris
Yeah.
with a trunk. You don't have that, right? Because it's just massive opening at the back. Like what we've done is basically we put the back row down, so we just have like the two captain seats behind the front seats. It's just it's basically a truck bed that's covered. And then there's times where, we're going on a trip and yeah, everything's just there. It's out nice in the open. You don't have to really root around and stack things, like you said, with an engineering degree. But I've also like, redone a kitchen and picked the cabinets up, like the packets, like the boxes of it from Home Depot and just hauling it in the homie hauler. Like they're so versatile for that as well. Like
Mm.
I feel like I'm describing the ultimate vehicle right now.
I like our SUV. I think it does a good job, but I know exactly what you're saying too with the homie haulers. And I think they've come a long way because mine used to have the middle bench, right? So instead of the two captain chairs, it
Yeah.
was just the felt bench. I wonder if they still make the bench. Like if that's like even like this, just like the standard, like, hey, I
I
need to
don't
save
think
a
they
couple
do.
grand. Yeah, they probably don't. They took that option away. They're like, no, you know what? Everything now from the factory is come in captain's chairs.
Well, you're right because the door only opened on the one side then, right?
No, I think that would no, I would definitely open both sides. I think that would be a security thing. I don't think they'd be. I don't think you'd be
I feel like
DOT
there was a time
compliant.
where, yeah, we're talking like, 80s and 90s. I feel like the DOT compliance wasn't there. I feel like there was, people are going to have to send us a comment or hit us up somewhere. I feel like there was a time when vans only had one door open in the back. Like they always had the back hatch, but only one side door. Or just one of those
I'm
Mandela effects.
probably so because I don't remember that, but I do remember seeing the first type of minivans that would have the automatic door opener and closer.
So fun.
Probably
And
super
now,
dangerous though. Like the first
oh,
generations
for
of those,
sure.
I don't think they had the sensor, you know, um, kind of thing in there. Like how many kids got their fingers just crushed? Like, haha, playing with it, no mama, dada, and it's just like that that's not a smart
and our
door.
parents and our parents are like, we told you not to go and play in the door. So I don't know what you want from me, right?
Oof, oof. Fingers getting crushed is probably a little too soon for me to be bringing that one up.
But you can see it,
You guys
right? Like,
you could see it. Oh, definitely could. Ours ours came with a TV. We had a TV
ooh,
screen in ours. Do you guys have a TV?
holy. What we do now, I never did growing up in any of the vans that I was ever around. Any of the vans I was experiencing back in the day, never had a TV screen in there. But we do. We have one that comes down and we can watch little movies as we're going.
I remember hooking up my like Xbox on like road on
No.
long road trips. But then that's the thing. Then it's like I would get that, but then my sister would want to watch a movie, and then my parents like obviously have to do some TV or some radio stuff too. So it was a nice feature, but again, I don't know how applicable it would have been because yeah, just didn't have the
There
whole.
was a there was a time for us when Malaya, our daughter, wouldn't put the headphones on, and so we'd have to listen to the same movie that we didn't like on there for the longest time, and then she finally got to the age where she would put the headphones on, and that it was like just riding in silence was still a game changer. It wasn't a terrible thing either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got an agreeer here. We got the audience coming
Oh
in, but
yeah, we do. The bosses are in.
that I guess yeah. If you don't want to listen to it, it becomes a little harder. But then yeah, if they're headphones in, there's not like you can just siphon off the audio either.
Hello.
So I think this is Big Boy, Big Red.
There he
He's
is.
happy. He's happy.
He wants to go outside in the snow.
He does want to go outside. So I think minivans are the call, Josh,
Minivans are the call.
and I think
You will
that's a
not
good
be
spot for us
disappointed.
to end it today.
I couldn't agree more, my friend. What a slice. We'll give
That
this
was a good
one two
one.
thumbs up, right?
1.5.
Heyo. He's still Andrew.
He's still Josh,
And
and
together,
together we're
we
dads
are the dads
who
who swing.